Sonic the Hedgehog IDW, out of the Blue 31 to 32, was created by Adrenaline Dubs. Link to their channel in the description. I thought I'd change up the format of where I am just so that, you know, I don't cut off the text, like there, for example.
The Sonic the Hedgehog I know was a hero, a paragon. He was as swift and free as the wind. He had no master,
He's still
but
all of
fought for
those
anyone
things.
and everyone. There was no challenge too great,
Quick
no
little
threat too
recap
dire
after
that
that
he
last
wouldn't
arc.
face without swagger and a smile.
Anyway.
He sounds very impressive. I'd like to meet him one day.
Who do you think you are?
Sonic the
I'm
Hedgehog,
afraid
what
I
do you
haven't
think?
the foggiest, Your Highness.
What?
I met the most precocious little girl, though, who dubbed me Mr. Needlemouse.
Sonic
I like
has
the sound of
amnesia?
that.
You've had some time to rest and think. Do you recall anything?
Nothing concrete. All my memories seem...
So Sonic has a
warped.
British accent now? What the
I
hell?
dream of sea and sky, of golden fire, and a sense
So after
of
all of that accident,
falling.
so after the end of the Metal Virus
And that's
saga
all.
and the big
What in
explosion
the
and all that
world
jazz,
did
he
this
lost
to
his,
you,
in
Sonic?
being in another
And
dimension,
what's
he lost his
happening on your
memory.
world now?
The good old amnesia plot. An oldie but a goldie. And no matter what media you're in, at some point there's going to be someone with amnesia.
I can't do this.
Even Resident Evil wasn't
I'm no
immune.
leader. I helped administrate the resistance because everyone needed to pitch in. I only took over the restoration because there was
Although now
nobody
Sonic
else,
can join
and the
Shadow
work
in
had
the
to
whole
be
I have
done.
amnesia
What I
plotline.
wouldn't give to go back to
They
the
really
days
are
where it was
opposites.
just me and Sonic racing
this
from
time,
one adventure
Sonic
to
ripped
the
off
next.
Shadow.
Sonic. He gave everything to
for
save us from the metal virus. He never gave up, so neither should I. But I wish I had some help.
I know that
Hello,
feeling, Amy.
Miss Rose?
I just,
Am
I
in
don't
the
want to
right
grow up.
place?
I just want to stay home and play video
Please,
games
call me
forever. But that's
Amy.
not life.
And you are?
Jewel,
My dang,
curator
we're
of
actually
the
seeing her
Spiral
more.
Hills Mineral
I
Museum.
didn't expect to see her
I'm a
again. I
friend of
thought she'd just
Daniel's.
be like
Okay.
random side
She's
friend.
mentioned you.
Thought there's
What
nothing
can I
wrong
do
with you.
for
I just expected her to be
The
more important.
other way around, actually. She told me how you weren't enjoying the rigors of running things.
Yeah, that's
and
about
that
right.
was before the plague.
Hmm.
I enjoy cataloging and organizing.
So you're gonna help her?
I see this room and feel excited at the idea of bringing it all to order. So, if you'd like, I'm offering to
She has a
take
terrible
over
case of
administration
OCD,
of
but
the
she has harnessed its
restoration and
power
give
to
you a
be
break.
beneficial.
Thank you.
You are my new best
I didn't
friend
realize you were so
forever.
strayed.
You're a lifesaver, Jewel. But unlike a certain echidna I know, I'll make sure you're up to speed before stepping down.
I'd appreciate that.
No.
What are
Oh,
our
I like the
primary
little detail of the
goals?
rock taking off
Organizing
her head.
supplies for rebuilding,
They need to
and
do
finding
that
people
extra
displaced
detail,
by their
they-
time as zombots.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ruff and Tumble are still at the bottom of that well.
No way out.
Ha!
Looks like this is the end for Rough and Tumble.
Surprised they're still alive down there, but
Hey,
eh.
Spider!
And then they climb their way back up.
Grab my tail. I'll help haul you out.
Really nice to go down there and help them.
Just ain't fair.
Oh yeah, that's really kind of hurt because he lost his
What's the
tail.
deal? How come you're being nice to us?
Sonic cured the world of the metal virus. The gunk Eggman tricked you two into using. He gave the whole world a second chance, so we're making sure everyone gets it.
Yeah,
You're welcome, by the way.
that's good of him. You think we're gonna change?
You dorks just gave us a free pass to run wild!
Look out, world! The baddest boys are back!
I wonder if they'll ever appear in a game.
So,
I wouldn't
back
rule it
in
out.
jail by the end of the day?
If they don't get lost in the mines.
I give them 11 minutes.
How are you handling Sonic being, you know?
I'm fine.
That's
I
good.
mean it, little dude.
Me too. And it's
I had
going to be
development in
okay, I
Frontiers,
promise.
which I think this game
I'm
is
sure
kind
I'll
of
see Sonic
predated.
again one day. He's beaten the odds a million
But hey,
times.
Ian
and
Flynn wrote
I
both,
believe
so
in it,
you know.
Because he's never let me down. And until then, he'll be counting on us to
You
keep the
can still see
peace.
with the back.
I can see why he's always hanging out with you. You're
They're
aces.
lost.
Aw, thanks.
And Sonic would expect us to celebrate us surviving.
Of course.
Party's at my place, and everyone is invited.
Yay!
Too bad Silver's already gone home.
Well, I'm
Hey,
back to my own time.
he's back home in his actual
Grass is
peace.
normal. That's a good sign.
It's always kind of funny to me that whenever Silver goes back, he's like, okay, I've saved the world. It's no longer a fiery apocalypse. Goes back to the future. Oh, what now? There's always a new disaster he comes home to. But it's nice to see him have actual peace.
We made a good future. May your time stay peaceful too.
It's kind of disheartening to think that he's in a peaceful future without Sonic. Like, I don't think that's the world works at all. That's Omega. You still have his body?
How does it feel to be corporeal again?
You stole his head back?
Good.
When did you get his head back?
This by 90%.
Oh, I bet it would.
When did he steal Omega? Tie an issue, or did I just forget something?
So there will be no mayhem for you.
Satisfaction decreased by 100%.
He freaking hates that
Gets
guy.
better. I'll be using you for a special
I
project.
love Omega.
Welcome
He's so
back
fun.
to the Eggman Empire, E123.
Matrix processing at peak efficiency.
I don't know why I love that robot. Maybe it's just such a mood.
No good news, I'm afraid, boss. The Zombots really did a number on your bases.
I'd imagine
especially
so.
once the Deadly Six took over.
Yeah, I do too.
Where are those miserable Zeti anyway?
Zavok was defeated and has been safely locked away.
Oh, he's in jail.
The other
Alright.
5 are at large, but appear to be laying low.
Smart.
There's nothing for it then. It's full steam ahead on the next project.
Gee, boss, why not take a vacation?
I never take vacations.
very hard
Unless you
trying
count
to do
between
us all.
games.
And I know I'd like some time
Like
off.
time in between the
go
games
someplace
coming out, of
nice,
course.
like the basement.
Keep dreaming big, buddy.
This is no time to rest.
I need to recruit
establish
Sonic,
my
which
next
is gonna
plan
join me
before
now
Sonic
because,
inevitably returns to cause me headaches. And
Playing
now
ahead
I
of
have
Sonic
to
is kinda
factor in
smart.
the errant Zeti. The cacophonic conch was lost when Ruse crashed the face ship, which leaves me defenseless against them. And there's Dr. Starlight to consider.
Who got fired?
Oh yeah, I liked him. He smelled nice.
Whatever happened to your fanboy? I mean, protege?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, he
He
fired him.
opened a
sent for
warp portal and I
yeah.
punted him through it. I didn't think to look where he was retreating to.
But man, did it feel good at the
He could
moment.
be
Was it worth it? Probably not, but...
Oh, Doctor, why can't you see the error in your ways? Eggman truly is the genius I thought him to be, but he's inept in his execution. And Sonic is every bit the powerhouse I expected, but he's just...
And more.
reckless. So much wasted potential. But I have the clarity of vision. I can improve upon them.
Yeah, sure you
Fear
can.
not, Doctor. I am still loyal despite your cruelty. I'll conquer the world, surpass you so that you might learn by example. And when I seat you on the throne of victory, you will acknowledge I was right. You will listen to me, and we will work together as equal minds.
I severely doubt that. But we'll see what happens. Well, people who read the comics already know, but still.
Karax Detective Agency, please hold.
It's sad to think that Sonic right now is the only thing keeping IDW
No, I said
afloat.
a double extra large, no cheese, please
all of these phones.
So many missing person cases. Almost makes me miss
Has
the
anyone
days when we
seen that
couldn't
new
find work.
video where it's just like, it's the Chaotix
Please
I don't
hold.
remember who made it, but it was...
It's open. We'll be
It was
with
the
you in
Chaotix be like, they're not
minute?
like us.
hour? Sometime
We
this
talk, they don't!
You've been working so hard to reunite
I might link in the
everyone
description if I remember. If not, just remind me to ask for a link and I'll send you it in the comments.
Miss Cream.
Ooh, gimme!
It's freaking glorious.
Even at the height of the plague, you were all so selfless.
No, well, it's all a part of being a good detective, ma'am.
Please, call me Vanilla.
Okay.
I like the inside joke
Sorry,
inside
Vanilla.
the comic.
We don't
where
have time to
the,
eat
one of the things
or
I know about
sleep.
IDW
We'll do our
is like
job,
Vanilla is the
ironically.
greatest, sweetest
simply
person on
won't
earth.
do.
But if you
Gino,
take her
would
off
you mind
1%, you are dead.
Scanning data. Preparing a database of all missing persons.
Like I like that. I like that little
Cheese,
detail to her
chocolate,
character.
put those files away,
Gives
please.
a little more than just
Cream and I
mother.
will handle the calls for
Nothing
now
really wrong with
and
that, but you know.
update you as Gmerl processes information.
I'll take my
So that means we're free to do our thing. Let's go, Chaotix. Time to find those missing people.
I like that. Everyone helping each other out for the greater good.
There you are.
Of course, brooding.
You can be a pain to track down, you know? Things seem to have settled down. All the bad guys are in hiding. At least they're not causing trouble. But I can't find any sign of Sonic or Omega.
No Omega? That hurts me more.
Did you hear a word I said?
Yes.
What's up? You're even more brooding than usual.
Which is saying something.
He said to run. What I thought was cowardice was a warning.
He's still going over the metal virus
one
stuff.
mistake took me out of the fight.
Permanently.
Me, the ultimate life form, miscalculating like that.
Well,
It's
next time learn to
unacceptable.
listen.
If you can't talk about it, I'll
Shadow
let it
just
be.
saying what the fan base was.
I owe
Really?
him.
This is
Now he's
unacceptable
gone.
that you did that to
That's
Shadow. And now he's just like, I'm just gonna try to fix this.
There's a big party going down at Spiral Hill tonight. Everyone's invited. Even you.
Pass.
Figured. But I thought I'd...
Shadow only goes to parties when it's like Sonic's birthday or something like that. He goes if he feels he has to. If not, for that. Although I do always love the detail of Shadow in the back
I
just
nearly got
trying to
infected to save
stay
you
away,
ingrates.
waiting for someone
Where's
else
my
to leave
recognition?
so that he can
Dinner
can
and a
leave
show.
So they
We
can
ought to
immediately
save the
leave
world
after.
more often.
Simmer, girl. They attacked
Nice
the
to see
town.
the Babylon
Yeah,
rogues.
but they did help save us all. Let's give him this one. Plus, I'd rather not have
Second
another
chances.
fight in my hometown so soon,
She's
you know?
wagging her tail.
I understand.
That's my girl. Now, let's get some grub for your wisps. They do eat, right?
Oh, that's what she's wagging her tail.
The life of the party's here.
You
What?
gotta be kidding me.
Tremble and fear, fools.
Really?
I am Dr. Eggman, greatest of party scratchers in the
Something's up.
fiercest of party crackers.
His voice is weird. Is it
I
Metal Sonic?
simply must
No,
thank you
just
for
a
gathering
filter.
together in one place. It makes destroying you all so much easier.
So we're heading right to the big
I'm
boss
not
fight.
waiting
Alright.
restoration anymore. I passed it off to Jewel.
Jewel, orders?
I don't know. I'm just handling all the paperwork. You're all the hero type.
Just go beat up Eggman. That's your
What
orders.
do you think?
Steal.
We've
Big.
already helped these jerks once. Let them handle Eggman while we help ourselves to the gems and get out of here.
They steal Jewel again.
Tails, use your computer thingy and try to mess with the mecha's programming.
Custom coding coming up.
Flying guys, try to bust into the cockpit. The rest of you are
Oh,
with me.
you sent Cream?
Aim for
You've
the
already
leg
won.
joints and bring them
And
down.
who's played Sonic Advance 2 knows what I'm talking about.
Gems.
He's really we leave them up again.
But it's worth it.
Babylon Rogues versus Rouge. I want this conversation just so we can be like, okay, is it Rogue or Rouge? You can't have both in the same universe.
That's two wayward creatures back under my control. Now I have twice
I'm
the
using
combat
Omega.
processing
That's really where power's coming from.
quadruple power of overall. So thanks for the upgrade.
And meanwhile, in the Soul Dimension,
How are you this evening, Mr. Needlemouse?
Oh, hello, Your Highness.
I get
Just
the
taking a
in-joke
brief
with
jog,
Needlemouse,
a
just
few laps
weird.
around the island on this lovely evening.
At least he's still running around.
I think we kept the koalas. That's a
While
nice
I
detail from this
agree we
adventure.
must do anything to help him, are you sure this will work?
No. The nature of Sonic's arrival, his memory loss, are all a mystery. Anything we attempt will have a degree of uncertainty to it. But I have faith in the power of the Soul Emeralds, and as their guardian, only I may use their power for this task.
What are you gonna do? Try to make
Sonic.
him turn super?
You keep calling me that, but oh my.
May the power of the Soul Emeralds help you remember. Gaze into the sacred fire and have it fuel the winds of your spirit. Recall our past adventures. Recall all the good you have done.
This isn't going to work. It's
Return
just a
to us.
gag.
Return to the hero I know you to be.
What are you talking about? Why are you on fire?
Burning
Why-
Blaze.
Why is it so familiar?
Oh, it is sparking a memory. Cool. Okay, I was supposed to be like, that's not gonna work, but no, it actually is working. I like that.
I've written some code that should interfere with that thing's system.
And it was a really cool shot with Blaze
There's
and
no
smart
wireless
thinking on her
receiver.
end.
I'll need a hardline to upload it.
Well, breaking and entering is sort of my thing. Tell me when you're ready to go.
So, what happened to the Babylon rogues? Did she, like, beat them off screen, then come and help?
Construction on this is pretty shoddy. The doctor threw this together in a hurry, so we
Well,
probably
yeah,
didn't
he
do much
putting it
to
together the
it.
same. Well, actually, probably the other. This is a 2-in-1, so it's probably the other comic. Like the end, like it ended with Eggman attacks, and then the beginning of the next comic would be anyway he's attacking.
Hey, that's not just a weird cosmetic choice. Omega is literally part of this thing.
Well, get him out.
I'm working on it, but he's hardwired into the chassis. I'll see if there's an
Pay attention.
injection
He sees you.
Hackers
So that's
to my
finished.
systems
You have a
won't
gun
leave.
in there? When all else fails, Second Amendment.
Secondary programming active. Must destroy Eggman. Must destroy Eggman's enemies. Warning, cascade error. So must to shift to conflicted to aim.
The garage is
Yeah,
stuck. He's stuck.
He's trying to do his primary himself and the new programming. We're pulling this thing out like we had to pull out the Master Emerald of Neo Metal Sonic last in the first arc.
I toyed with you fools.
Kitten Cream. Jeez. Sorry, Cream's the girl. I got my names backwards.
System override.
How do you feel now? Sonic?
Like I did one too many loop-de-loops in a row. Definitely a lot less warped. Thanks for putting chili back in my dog, Blaze.
I'm
Please
just
never
happy to
say
have
that
you back
again,
to your
you
old
know?
self.
That's
Can you
just
remember
cringe.
if your world is alright?
It's fuzzy, but yeah, things were dicey, but Silver and I handled it.
And in handling it, you crash-landed in my garden with amnesia.
Surprised it didn't last longer,
Well,
to be honest.
you know me.
You know, and
I like to make an entrance.
Pad
Sorry,
out
by the
for
way.
a while.
Not to sound ungrateful, but I didn't exactly say goodbye
That's a
before
nice pose
leaving.
of Sonic.
Everyone must be worried. Can you send me home?
Of course. Please give my best to Amy and Cream.
Will do. But come visit soon, okay? We all miss having you around.
Thank you. I will.
That's nice. I kind of wish he spent more time there just to explore the Soul Dimension and try to have a world without Sonic and let the deal with that. Feels like that was an arc that was a missed opportunity. But, you know, it's the status quo. Gotta have Sonic to save the day.
Hey guys, miss me?
Ah, that's cool. That Eggman face!
What's the six, little bro?
That's a straight up One Piece face from that Thunder guy after his lightning doesn't work on Luffy.
Out you go!
Unleashing stockpiled wrath.
Oh, he's gonna go to he's going to town.
Depleted.
It's all good, man.
And you fell apart immediately?
Do not patronize me.
You just
I
couldn't
guess he was
stay
kind of like
gone,
hardwired
could
in there, and Sonic just ripped him right out,
to
so I
come
guess that
back
makes
and
some
ruin
sense.
my fun.
Always, Eggface. Anytime, anywhere.
Yeah,
Come on
the
closer.
so you're
We're going
approaching
around.
me reference.
Still sore about that whole getting infected and nearly becoming a mindless machine thing, eh?
That's part of the list, yes.
Well, I still ruined your party. The day is mine. My next
That's a
sinister
Sonic
plot
Boom
will be
Eggman sort of
unbeatable.
victory.
Until next time, you wretched hedgehog.
Until next time, Doc. And the time after that?
Yeah,
and
the
one
old
after that,
cliche of see you
maybe
next
you'll
time.
eventually come around.
We never go after him and just be like, okay, to jail with you.
Worried we'd never see you again.
Oh, it was just a little cataclysmic reality-bending explosion. I was fine. Blaze says hey, by the way.
To you all.
You'd be back. I knew it.
Yo, are we getting our victorious group hug on?
You know it.
Just
Yeah,
get it. There we
everybody
go.
gets
I
in
like
on
that. Rouge is like, what the hell?
Whoops, missed you. I I think you can wedge in here between me and Sonic.
Actually,
I hate to
no.
ruin the mood, but
Babylon Rogues.
the town is still on fire.
Oh, that too. And we don't have any water
Easily
heroes.
fixed. Your town is really invasion prone, you know that?
I'll have you know we were perfectly boring until you showed up, mister.
It's the Attack on
Let's go.
Titan episode 1 abridged thing. Oh, it sure is boring around here. I sure
And
I
neither
would
should
beg
we.
you
Come
to have
on.
something to do. Titans Attack.
It's good to be back. Good to be healthy. I hope Silver and Blaze
Yeah, I don't
can
gotta
come
be
back
running
and not have to deal with
24/7 to
some
worry
kind of
about the
disaster.
virus. That must be a freaking load off his
A new
shoulders.
day means new adventures, so no more lying around. Time to find out what comes next.
Yeah, I just did an epilogue to clean more stuff up and set up for the next arc a bit more. What's to come in the future and all that extra jazz. Ooh. What's this? Sonic, of course. Going over his memories and stuff? It's like post stuff? I don't know what this is. Ah, it's credits, Rio, so I guess they drew their own pictures or something, or maybe it's from other comics and bonuses, all that jazz. Yeah, credit to all the crew and staff who worked on this stuff. It's an excellent work, and they do a great job at this. I know it was like a year in between, like, well, not a year between 30 and all that jazz, but it's a weird pose of Knuckles, but okay. We had to wait a while for episode 30 and then a bit more for this thing, but you know, real life takes priority and all that jazz, and I got, you know, this is fan work at the end of the day, so, you know, respect all that jazz. I did like the story overall. It was necessarily more of a bit of a calm down chapter. I know 30 was kind of more like the epilogue, while 31 and 32 were like, okay, we're setting up the next arc now. But we're still a bit more in the calm down phase and all that jazz. Really, it felt like some parts were a bit rushed though, just like, I don't know. I feel like Sonic could have spent more time in this little bit, like, come on. I would read a comic where it's just Blaze and Sonic going around their, like, the Soul Dimension and, like, stopping Eggman Nega or something. And that's N-E-G-A, just for the record, just so there's no, just to make that absolutely clear. You know, or, like, whatever rough and tumble is of their universe and all that jazz. I would read that comic. It might be a one-shot or something like that, but come on. Plus the Amnesia thing felt like it could have gone on for a bit more, but then again, maybe that's because I'm just so used to Amnesia plots taking frickin' forever. Oh, that's nice. I like that they're together. So, I don't know. Again, cute one. Maybe I'm just so used to them taking so frickin' long that just seeing them be basically a one and done. Well, not one, but because it's 2 chapters, it's just like, huh, that's kind of refreshing, but also kind of weird. I don't know. But hey, if they're setting up more stuff, and maybe Shadow will try to start redeeming himself and all that stuff. It's interesting how, like, in the first arc, Eggman... Okay, so Shadow was the first character to have amnesia, like, timeline and all that stuff. Then Eggman had amnesia, and now Sonic had amnesia for a little bit. It's like, okay, I'm noticing a trend. I mean, amnesia is a very easy plot to go back to constantly, but it's like, man... you keep going back to it. The well is starting to dry up. But, Like, maybe that's why it just kind of, like, sped through Sonic's amnesia, gave his memory back, and be like, yeah, we're getting kind of sick of this too, but we need there to be repercussions for him and doing all that stuff, so you're not only in the Soul Dimension, you also lost your memory, too, just to give an extra bonus, because, like, when Shadow fell to Earth, they knew there had to be consequences. They didn't want to kill the character off, because, well, you know, popular and all that stuff, but, well, we don't know the real reason, but, you know, popularity has to play a part of it, of course. But they knew there had to be some repercussions to his actions, so he has amnesia now. Yes. Yeah, they couldn't kill him off, so they just came up with one up the top of their head. Not up the top of their head. It'd be like they can't break his legs or anything like that. He's got amnesia. That's fine. We can work with that. Where are we gonna go with the amnesia? I have no idea where we're gonna go with that. He just lost his memory. End of story. We haven't gotten that far in the writing. And then when we figure out the answer, it's like, I think I was better off not knowing. But whatever, you guys didn't need it. But the thing is, I'm looking forward to see where this is going and where Starline is going to be a new major threat going forward. He's not working under Eggman anymore. He's going to try to be his own man. And, Ruff and Tumble are going to go off and do other stuff. The Babylon Rogues are probably also going to be a problem out there, but I kind of... Again, I'd like to see a comic where it's just, like, maybe a side issue where it's Ruff and Tumble meet the Babylon Rogues or something like that. Like, I got a lot of side ideas. I don't know if they've ever capitalized on any of them, but I'd read that comic. But, yeah. There's also going to be, like, new villain team-ups. Shadow's going to try to do a little bit better going forward and start maybe actually listening to Sonic. I don't know if that's going to hold up, but we'll see. And, yeah, Eggman's probably gonna, I don't know what Eggman's next big plan is, and to be honest, I don't think he does either. He just, like, he saw an opportunity where all of Sonic's friends are together without Sonic, so it's like, well, I'd be stupid to miss on this opportunity. And then they got Omega back out of this, so they're gonna have to spend some time rebuilding him again, but, yeah, it's fine. I don't blame Eggman, who just, like, I don't have a master plan here. It just, all your friends were together and you weren't there, so of course I attacked him. He's stupid and missed that opportunity. With a pretty cool looking mecha. It's standard Eggman mecha, but it's cool. It's cool. It's a big Omega, and that's cool. And Omega just being on fire with all the... I like how Omega's entire character is basically anger, and that's all he needs. Anger and hatred of Eggman. Tell me more. I don't know. Sometimes it's just the simple characters you fall in love with. Well, not fall in love, but you know what I mean. Also, it was nice to see Cream and Vanilla and help out the Chaotix and you know, just trying to clean up after all the world was done. And Jewel helping Amy. It's nice to just see all of the characters coming together like true friends and family, helping each other out when times are hard. And now that we're in Metal Virus cleanup, we've got to all work together and chip in order to fix the world. We solved the problem, now we got to deal with the cleanup. It's like, when disasters happen, they can happen in seconds. And then the majority of the stuff is cleaned up. Like, a house burns down, for example. Okay, the fire department could come in and clean that up in, like, minutes, but now you got to deal with the cleanup of the house and, like, what was burnt, clean all that stuff up. Then you gotta deal with the insurance and all that extra stuff, and it's just like you could spend freaking months dealing with a problem that was caused in like 2 seconds. But now they're gonna work on this, and they gotta deal with the entire world because we're doing all Metal Virus, and we don't know how big the Sonic planet is and all that jazz. Like, we generalize this right through the freaking Unleashed, but you know, it's like, jeez, this one takes so freaking long. But hey, they're all working together and they're all going to be friends and try to help out. And I don't know where the arc is going to go from here. Hopefully it'll be good. So maybe Starline, maybe now that Eggman was taken out of the picture early, Starline will be the big bad going forward. I don't know. We'll see where time goes. But hey, good start to it, good work Adrenaline Dubs, and I happily look forward to future chapters. So, until next time, later.